I wanted to talk today about something one of my coaches and mentors in college told me that was some of the best yet most simple advice I've ever been given. I remember I was at the gym one day and I was doing burpees. I was actually practicing for a burpee challenge and they were just going terrible that day, to the point where I finally just quit and I was like, I can't do this, and I was just so frustrated with myself. And my coach walks into the gym around the same time, and this man is just full of personality, always positive. He probably has the energy of about 10 people combined. So when I saw him, I was like, oh great, I'm really not in the mood for this right now. Nothing against him, it was just me personally. I was not in that positive space to be all bubbly and energetic. I knew eventually I was gonna have to say hi to him. So when I did run into him, I started by apologizing for my bad moodness and just told him that I was really frustrated with how a workout went, basically, and yada yada. And he looked at me and he said, Anja, don't focus on the 3%. He said 97% of your life is going amazingly. Think about all the things you have going for you right now. You have all the friends you need. You have your family, your health, your body. So don't put your energy towards this 3% of your life that may be going not so well right now, because that's just taking away from your life. His response literally hit me like a sack of bricks and my mood changed instantaneously. Think about all the things you have going for you. How freaking big of a deal was it that my burpees weren't going well that day? Not a big deal. So what there really is to get out of this 3% rule is to really ask yourself every time you get frustrated over something, how big of a deal is this right now? In the grand scheme of things, in the big picture of my life, how big of a deal is this? Is this a major problem? Is it a minor problem? I just want you to stop and think about what percentile this problem really falls into, and how bad is it? How quote-unquote bad is this problem that you're having? Because technically my burpee problem wasn't bad at all. I was having a bad day, but that doesn't mean that I'm bad at burpees. I actually, as a matter of fact, I knew I was gonna have better days. So why was I really even frustrated over, this one day not being perfect? Who knows? Because all we're really doing is overwhelming ourselves and working it up in our heads when we really don't have to. We don't have to. Now, you might have bigger struggles going on. You might feel like your world is going under right now, and you might have problems that are at a legitimately higher percentile than 3. And I am not undermining those problems at all. I just wanted to talk today about the fact that I know we all have problems that we face daily and little frustrating things that sometimes end up just ruining our days, and there goes a whole day to waste, because of these little things that we let get to us. Now, if you have a problem that is actually detrimental to your life, it may be small, but it may take a little more effort to eliminate than just eliminating it from your mind, and you do need to take action of some sort. Instead of just sitting around and thinking about how much your life sucks with this problem in it, you just need to decide to fix this problem to the extent that you can, at least. So how can you take what's in your mind, pull it out of your head, slap it down on a sheet of paper, and start working towards fixing it? You need to look at it for what it is, right in front of you, and say, if I just take this step, if I just make this phone call, if I can just get creative and list out all the possible ways that I can make this much money by the end of the month, etc., soon you'll be on your way to having this annoying, frustrating clump in your stomach out of there. You're not going to solve a problem, even if you know that it's a solvable problem, if you haven't first decided that you're going to solve it. And sometimes the problem does lie outside of our control, and there's just nothing you can do about it, or nothing more that you can do about it. You've done everything you could, and that's when you need to just accept that fact and find peace within yourself that you've done everything you can. Sometimes our problems do have to get solved by just waiting for an answer or waiting for a certain time to come, but what we can do is try to take advantage and make the best out of the time we have in this time of patience. You've done the best you can, and that's all you can really do. So that's my 3% motivational spiel of the day. I hope you can find some value in it, and just share it and remember it whenever you find yourself having a damper on your day. Life really is beautiful. If you're watching this right now, you have eyes. You can see, You have ears, you can hear. You're probably watching this on some really nice portable electronic device. Be grateful for all the things you do have. Just remember your advantages over your disadvantages in these times of frustration. And not all days are going to be perfect, and that's okay. And it's not possible to be positive all the time. I completely understand that. But just realize what you're putting your energy towards and where your thoughts lead you. We really do have more of a choice than we realize sometimes, and that choice can be a positive one or a negative one. So just think about it, appreciate life, and live on to the best of your ability. Thanks.